It's being reported that Paramount Pictures is moving on development of a third installment of the Ring franchise. It said the studio is looking at making the third film a 3D feature, with the Crow remake director F. Javier Gutierrez taking the helm. Amy Rose, buy or sell a third The Ring film?
I'm gonna sell it. I love horror films, as I say. I love seeing it in a theater and the suspense and everything. It's just such a fun experience. But The Ring really disappointed me. I thought the tension was really good, and then it just got really cheesy in the end. And the second one just continued that. So I'm not really intrigued with this. Sure, add 3D to anything. I did really like Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 3D and like My Bloody Valentine in 3D. It can be fun because it's gimmicky and it really utilizes the things that we love about horror films. But The Ring as a franchise, kind of lost interest.
Dennis?
I tentatively sell it. I actually like The Ring, but I'm not a huge horror fan, so that's the type of stuff that I like, more psychological and creepy and stuff like that. But I just don't see why now. Like, the whole trend of the Japanese horror films adapted to the US is kind of faded, and the second movie didn't make that much money as the first one, so. Also, this director, we haven't seen much from him. Like, his IMDb is very short. He's doing the Crow remake, which isn't out yet, so we can't really judge how he is as a director.
And that has criticism around it, too.
Yeah. Well, see, the one thing that is interesting, I always get interested when there's a movie coming out that we're all iffy about, in this case, like the Crow remake, but then hearing other studios now wanting to hire that director, sometimes it gives me some hope that, oh, maybe he's doing a pretty good job on that thing, but...
Like Josh Trank in Fantastic Four?
Yeah, so maybe I'm just being optimistic, whatever, but you're right. I don't understand this. I got to give it a sell. The first Ring movie is probably the only one modestly passable adaptation from a Japanese horror remake, and I appreciated it on several levels. Made like $250 million at the worldwide box office, right? But then the second one comes out, makes $160 million at the worldwide box office. It's like over a 40% drop.
Yeah.
So I don't, from a business point of view, I don't understand what the rationale is. From a trend point of view, I don't understand what the rationale is, unless the rationale is we've moved away from that trend of the Japanese adaptations for a number of years. Let's give it another shot. On that level, I can see it a little bit, but for now, it's going to be a sell. Eric?
I'll buy it with a caveat. I think you have to reinvent the franchise. I think they're introducing part 3. They're saying we're going to do it in 3D. If they can reinvent it in some way that makes sense and kind of brings it up to date, where there's no video cassette tapes involved. I don't even think kids know.
I didn't even think about that. What is this?
Yeah, a kid would see that and be like, "Mom, what is this? I don't understand this plot point."
It's not now their iPad.
But yeah, if you can kind of reinvent it and make it fun and interesting, I'm for it. I think it's cool. She's creepy.
Oh yeah.
It's a creepy villain. I think they could have some fun.
Here's a sad thing. 5 years from now, the younger generation will be holding up DVDs and going, "Dad, what's this?" That's how crazy that is.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.